Hello everyone, welcome back to A Service Dogs Partner. Today Sassy and I are going to be taking care of her nails. This is something very important you want to do with your dog because you don't want them to accidentally scratch you when they're giving you their paw to shake, or if they're walking around and they don't know where their feet are and they step on your bare feet. These nails can grow to be very long and they can actually get sharp. So there are a few tools of the trade that you can use. First of all, there are these clippers. Yes, your dogs will always want to smell these, lick these to see what they are. Now these, get Sass down. I'm gonna give her a treat. Here you go, to keep her calm because she's very excited about this. So basically what this is it opens up like that. And it's supposed to clip the nails. That's one way you can do it. This is okay to use if you can actually see your dog's nails, if they're clear. Sassy's nails are black, so you cannot see them. And the reason why this is important is because if you look at your own nails, they're probably clear. So which means you can actually see how far it goes down, where it gets to the skin, or to the veins of where it connects to your skin. If you clip it, it's going to hurt. Think about when you've cut yours too short, or if you have children, you've had to cut their nails and you cut too short. It really hurts, and if you do it really bad, you got blood that draws. That brings me to my second thing. This thing is called Quick Block Stopper. And it's a powder, and what you do is you take the top off and you stick the toe in it, and it's supposed to help stop the bleeding. The problem is it also really stings. So while it does really good at stopping the blood, so you don't got blood all over the place, because the toe will really bleed if you clip them too short. But you have to hold them, try to get them to hold still so that it can really stop. This is a good thing to have on hand. Now what I like to do, because since Sassy's toes are black and I can't see where the toenail stops at the actual toe, I go a different way. Again, she's smelling it, she's licking it, getting used to it. Now, but all this stuff, you have to get your dog used to it to see what it is. And with this, first of all, you always keep it on low, is what you're going to want to do. Now, there are different types. There are ones that are specifically for dogs, and they're good for dogs that are like the smaller breeds, the ones that don't have very thick nails. Sassy's a guard dog. That's the type of breed she is. So she has very thick nails. And you may have dogs that are the working dogs. They're definitely going to have thick nails. But if you got a dog that, I'm going to go with a very, okay, yes, you're being very patient. I'll give you a carrot. She loves carrots, by the way. Here you go. Let her take that. Like let's say a toy poodle or a chihuahua. Those you can actually probably use one of those that are much smaller. But you always want to start on the lowest one. Start on low. Sorry, mine wasn't on low. Start on low. That's when to first get them used to it. And you let them see it. You put it on their paw so that they can feel how it is. And let them go ahead and smell it. Make sure they don't get their tongue on this or anywhere near it when it's going round and round. It will hurt. It'll be think of sandpaper in your own arm. That hurts. So again. Now, something else is that you got two types of dogs. There's the dog that loves to get treats, like Sassy here. And then you got the dog that doesn't look at treats and would rather have cuddles. That's our second dog, Zara. She's our golden retriever. She prefers cuddles. What I'm doing right now is I'm showing you what to do when you have a dog that loves treats. Get tons of treats. It's worth it to give them a whole bunch of treats and be able to work on the tail. Here. And I'll show you as I'm doing this. Here you go. Stay. You just stay here. And Sassy and I have an agreement. Oops, wrong one. I give her a treat, and I work on a toe. And I am literally going from under up is what I'm doing. And as I go under up, I am shortening the nail. Now, again, I'm on the low one. As she gets used to it, I could easily go up a little higher, but I don't want to go too high in case I accidentally go too short. Now, depending on how long the nail is, this could take quite some time. And right now, I'm still on one toe, so, up, see? She's all done with her carrot, which means she says, nope, nope. She goes, I'm done with my carrot. I take the paw back, which means I have to pay the toll again. Here's the carrot. Stay. Give me paw. And I continue working. So that took some time, and as you can see, I'd spend a little more time on her front paws than her back paws. Her back paws weren't that bad, but you want to make sure you do both. And even if the back paws were, even if one of the paws isn't as bad, go ahead and just kind of buff it round so it doesn't have that sharp edge. Don't be surprised if you only get one paw done. I mean, if you get one paw done today and the next day you do the next paw, that's still a paw a day, and less chance of you your dog accidentally hurting you, or getting scratches or whatnot. This is also very important to do because if you have wooden floors, then the claws can scratch up the floors. So if you start hearing click, 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 that's normally a really good sign that your dog needs their nails done. So as you can see, it did take some time. And one of the things you want to watch out for when you're doing the buffing tool is that you make sure that it doesn't get too hot, because if it gets hot, it can be very uncomfortable for your dog. Think of using a curling iron and it getting too close to you. You don't want that with your dog, especially if you accidentally do get too close, and it's going to be more than just the roughness of the sandpaper. It's also going to be the burning of the machine. So if you have to take a break between, go right ahead. Now, as you saw, there were times that Sassy didn't want to come back to me. The big thing is patience. Now, this is going to cause a lot of patience. If you're finding yourself getting angry, it's time to stop and go, okay, we're done for the day. Let's go on to the next day. And it's going to take time to build this. Sassy and I have been doing this for a while. So we've built this up, and we're still having little talks. I have to remind her to just hold still. I have to move her certain ways to get to the certain paws, or I have to move. It really depends on what's going on. And as you saw, I had a bunch of different treats. You want to get the bigger treats that they can still finish, but it takes them a while to finish. So don't get the little doggy treats. You want the big treats. What I was using was carrots, Dentastix, and I was also using, ow, that's my paw, my foot. Would you like another one? There you go. They're called Natural Dietary Dental Treats. And these I did the small, but they come in small, medium, and large. And they take a lot longer than the Dentastix to chew and for them to finish, which means they'll stay in place much more longer. The other thing you want to take into consideration, I don't know if you saw that with her, is that your dog might have a dominant paw, which means that when you move on to their dominant paw, they may have a hard time letting you have it while they're eating the treat, because that's the paw they use to hold the treat. So kind of like, oh, wait a minute, I'm writing, but you're taking my hand, I'm writing and you're taking my hand that I use for writing. There you go. And now I can't write, so now I have to try to figure out how to do it, or something along those lines. When you're done, praise your dog. Dogs really do love being praised. They love to make us happy. And when they have to go through this, it's very uncomfortable for them. Even when they've been doing it for a while, they have to hold still, and they have to handle the ordeal of their paws being fiddled with. So it's very important to praise them. It's very important to go ahead and give them these extra treats. You may think that this is really overfattening. Well, this is why you don't do the nails every single day. You can do like once a month is normally what Sassy and I normally do. Some people, they do it like once a week, so they kind of keep up with it. If you do it that way, that means you're not spending as much time on the nails because you're just doing little quick cleanups. So it really depends on how you want to do it. And as you've seen, I'm giving her carrots. Carrots are actually pretty good for dogs, as far as I've been able to figure out. So, only thing you gotta watch out for is if it gives them the runs. So that's something to watch out for. Otherwise, if you look at different types of treats that are good for them, if you're worried about it being too fattening for them, yeah. Taking care of the nails is very important. At the beginning, it is very time consuming. And if it does end up getting to be too much for you, then put money aside to take them to the vet, where a lot of times they will go ahead and clip them, but they won't buff them. Okay, so there is that problem with that. They'll come shorter, but they won't buff them, so they will be sharp. Or go ahead and take them to a groomer. Now, again, if you take them to a groomer, make sure you have their shot records, especially for the rabies shots, because they will ask for that. Okay, so now that Sassy has her nails done, I hope this helped you figure out a little bit more on their grooming and give you an idea of what to expect when you are about to go about yourself. Go about and take care of it yourself, or look into different ways to have their nails taken care of. Until next time, I'm Annie, and this is Sassy eating a carrot, and we will see you next time. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe if you would like to see more videos from us. Thank you.